Hello everyone, it's Simmuz here. Welcome to a brand new video in The Sims 4, and today we are doing another brand new speed build, and we are working in Mount Komorebi for the release of the new expansion pack for The Sims 4 called Snowy Escape. So I am really liking this expansion. I'm gonna be real. I know it has like mixed reviews or something. I heard some people don't really love it. I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. I really love the content that we're getting, like the Kaz and the build and buy. It's gorgeous in this pack, and I really love it. And I really wanted to build something traditionally, like a little bit inspired by traditional Japanese architecture, because if you don't know, Mount Komorebi and, well, I guess the entire Snowy Escape pack is inspired by Japan and Japanese culture. So obviously I really wanted to do something traditionally inspired by that, and there is this nice little neighborhood in Mount Komorebi where I'm building, and I decided to bulldoze the lot that was here before, and I'm building these twin houses. I'm calling them twin houses. They're not like twins, they're sisters, but they do live on the same plot of land. So if you want to live in one, you have the other one as well ready in your lot. I really wanted to make it feel like it's a little bit more of a field, like maybe there's a lot of like real estate here. There was. So they wanted to fill up as much space as possible, so they took two houses in the space that probably would be for one bigger house, and that was the vibe that I was going for. And I really wanted to keep it very private and feeling like it's a residential area, so I decided to put the entire hovels, you can see them around the lot, to make it look a little bit more private, a little bit more residential area that you shouldn't like really go through unless you really want to, or you live here. Like, it's a little bit more secluded. That was the vibe that I was going for, and I think I really like the final result. I actually managed to use only the base game and Snowy Escape, so these are, both of these houses are on the gallery right now. You can download them if you just need only Snowy Escape and the base game, and you can download them and use them, and they should work fine. I haven't play tested them, but I'm pretty sure they should work. Like, I haven't done anything weird with them, so they should be both working easily. And here I was struggling to do a kind of a layout. Both houses are not super big. They have enough space though. The first house that we are doing right now, the layout of, this is the smaller house and actually has 2 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. And the bigger house, oh no, sorry, I was doing the bigger house. Yeah, this is the smaller house with 2 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms, and the bigger house has 2 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I managed to fit a lot of stuff in, honestly, that I wasn't really expecting to fit in. And if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen these in the making, because I did post some screenshots of like the making process of these, like halfway done. And yeah, I just sat down and finished them off afterwards, and I'm super pleased with them. So again, as I said, you can download them up on the gallery right now. You can go use the hashtag #SillySimmuz, or you can use my ID, which is SillySimmuz, like you're but without spaces, or you can also just check the screenshots at the end of this video, because there are always going to be screenshots in all my speed builds. And as always, here are the screenshots in this one as well, and you're going to check them out if you want to. If you don't want to, and if you want to check them out for yourself as well, you can do that. Just download them. As I said, very easy, because they just require Snowy Escape basically, because the base game you need it, of course, to play Sims. I think that's like kind of a given. And the base game and yeah, and Snowy Escape, that's it. Those are the only 2 packs that you need. And I'm very pleased. I really like the final look. I really like all the items that we got for build and buy. There are so many nice additions to this build and buy, with like decorations and stuff that I really love. I wish, the only thing that I really wish we had a little bit more stuff to hang on the walls, because I kind of had to repeat some of the objects, just because we don't really have many things to like decorate the house or anything. So in the end, it looks a little bit samey, but I really like the exteriors as well. Like the exteriors, I'm super pleased. Like the vibe that I was going for with this residential, like little walkthrough area that you can go through. Like in my mind, that would be like a path that people can take if they want, but they don't really take it because it's like inside this little residential area, of course, because of the two houses you can see. And yeah, in the end, I think it works out and it looks super nice. I actually really love the lights that I'm gonna add later as well. You're gonna see that, but you can see there are two different houses. One is a little bit bigger, one is a little bit smaller, but I'm calling it, as I said, twin houses because they are on the same lot and they are basically the same. Like the color schemes is the same, the materials that they're made of, the vibe, the aesthetic, they are all like very similar. So that's why I'm calling it twin houses. You can come at me in the comments and tell me these are not twin houses because they're not like attached together, or they're not twin houses because it's not the same layout or the same house, but I'm fine with calling them that. And also I'm saying Japanese inspired because obviously I'm not Japanese. I've never been to Japan actually. I really want to, but I've never been, so I'm not really sure if the layout is anyway. I don't think, because they just made it just a random layout. I don't think it's like typical of a traditional Japanese home, so I just really wanted to build something and make it look good, and that's what I did. So that's why I'm calling them Japanese inspired and not just Japanese, because they're not Japanese, or maybe, I don't know, because I've never been to Japan, so I wouldn't know. If you are from Japan and you are looking at these houses and you see the screenshots and you're like, yeah, this could maybe be in Japan, please tell me. And right here, I decided to use basically all the objects that we have in game. So I'm adding a little platform right here for a nice, like the shrine, that's the word. We got shrines in the game and I really wanted to add one because I really love them. They look so fun, so nice. Like, look at the detail on this object is great. So I made a little temple area right here for, I don't know, just to give some aesthetic to this little area right here that we had at the front of this house. So a nice little shrine for people to stop by and leave maybe a message or a prayer, or like there are some Gundams on it because those are like for good fortune, if I'm not mistaken. So that was the thing that I was going for. I think it looks cute and I really like that little corner right there with the little shrine. I really like it. And I'm using these lights. Oh my god, I love them. These lights look so good and they give it such a nice like full vibe. It looks like an I don't know, it looks so good, so just so good. And I'm using these lights all around the house as well, just to illuminate a little bit of the area. Sorry for the movements a little bit fast maybe, but I had to speed it up a lot because it did take some time with all the detailings and everything. I think in the end this video is like 20 minutes long, but I recorded like 5-ish hours of footage, something like that. So just so you know, it took me a second to make it work. And right here on this other corner, I wanted to do something different from the temple on the other side. I found this plant right here that has some notes attached to it. I don't remember, it's like something for like peace, I think. But in the end, I placed this other like wish wall, I think it's called. I don't remember, I forgot completely, where people can live their little notes attached. That it's really lovely. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Like, I don't think in Japan you actually find them like around the city randomly, as you shouldn't probably find shrines in the open randomly. I'm not sure, but this is The Sims. It's not really Japan, so I wanted to do it and I did it. I hope it's fine. But yeah, you can see right now we're doing the interior of the houses. Both of them have the same color scheme, the same kind of fixtures, and the windows are the same, the color scheme, the walls and everything. And something that I really wanted to do was separating the toilets from the bathrooms. So all the bathrooms that are in this house have the toilet separated from the rest of the bathroom with a little wall and door. So it's a little bit more traditional that way, and it's a little bit more typical for Japan to have the toilets separated. So that's something that I really wanted to do, and I did it. So hopefully you guys like it, and you can check out this whole houses for yourself. unless you want to wait for the screenshots. I really highly suggest wait for the screenshots because I really had fun with them. I used a little tatami here, little tatami area here in the entrance as like a little feature for the pavement, because I didn't want to have it full on like tatami or full on like wood. So I think this was a good compromise to make it look a little bit more interesting. And I'm using a lot of these new objects, obviously, a lot of decoration, and of course some base game items to make it work. And here is starting the struggle of the things to put on walls that are not too many. And even like the objects to place around, we don't really have that many objects to just place around. You can see me, I'm placing this Gundam, but in the end I didn't. And I'm placing a bonsai on there. I don't know, it's a little bit of a struggle to find all the items that I really wanted, just because I was restricting myself so much with packs, with only 2, which is something I'm not used to because I used to use all the packs. So it was a little bit different for me, but I think it works out in the end. It looks good. I'm pleased with it. So obviously, if you guys like it, let me know. I try to keep it as traditional as possible, but also the interior is a little bit more modern, because I feel like these houses would be both like kind of renovated, maybe not really, like the exterior obviously is not, but it's also like because you know, it's an historical like neighborhood and houses are not really supposed to be like renovated randomly. That's at least that's something here in Europe that we do a lot, which is having like older houses in the city centers or in older neighborhoods that are not like destroyed and remade just because of the historical value, and you have to keep them the same way. And if you do any renovation, you have to check in with the city. And I'm guessing that Japan also have some kind of rules like that for older houses. So that's the idea that I had. Like, this is an older house that was kind of renovated in the interior especially, so that's why it's a little bit more modern. Also because we don't really have many old looking Japanese items, like nothing very traditional that we're getting in this pack. It's more like modern-ish stuff. So that was kind of the thing that was going for. And I'm doing this little area right here where we're gonna place actually a dining table, where people can dine. Obviously that's what a dining table is for, but I really wanted to use a little bit of the platform, so I did that in that area right there. And you're gonna see afterwards I'm gonna use them again, just because we have them in base game. I really like them and I really wanted to use them, so I did. And I'm trying to do a little bit of this kitchen. I'm struggling a little bit. You can see right here and put in the table, struggling with the platforms, because platforms, I don't know why they work this way. In the end it works out. So I actually don't make them two double, just one jump down, so that we don't need the stairs, because Sims can go down one step in the platform without needing the stairs. So it was a little bit less intrusive to the space for the dining table. This is the kitchen. I really like it. It's very like plain but sophisticated. I think it's very minimal, which I guess it's a look if you like minimal. I really do most of the time. So yeah, I like it in the end. And I was trying to fill in this spot right here with the sink. I don't think I do in the end. No, yeah, maybe I left that. I'm not sure, because I was struggling with the lighting because of putting that table right there, like the little thing under the sink, to make it look filled in. It made lighting very weird, like there was a big shadow. I don't remember if I keep it. I don't think I do. We'll see, because I don't remember. But here is another dining table, a little dining area, which with a like quote-unquote normal table. I wouldn't know how to say it otherwise. Like the typical table that you have in European homes, I guess. And a nice little decoration. And here is the office area for this house. It's nothing crazy, just a desk, computer, a couple of pictures, the desk, the mirrors, and a little like area for books, which is a bookcase. Area for books is a weird way to say it. And out here I wanted to add something different. So at the back there is this nice little Zen garden. As you can see right now, placing the rocks, placing a little bit of stuff. Adding I wanted to have a littler fencing, but that fence that I was thinking about is from Game Get to Work, so I didn't in the end. Here is the first bedroom for this smaller house, one of two, and this is for like a teenage/child bedroom. I guess more child than teenager. That was what I had in mind at least. And it's very like nice, clean, nothing crazy, but it's colorful, which looks good, and it's nice. I really like this bedroom. Very small, but I mean the house is small. But here I'm doing another platform, doing another little praying area, I guess it would be. Like you can sit there and meditate maybe, or chill and do something different, I don't know. And I'm adding these little things here and a nice little sitting area, some decoration. I really like this area. It's very private. I'm putting another thing to like make it more private, and a nice sitting area in this bedroom. This bedroom is the master bedroom for this house. As you can see here, adding some sitting areas and the privating, like the wall, to make it private a little bit more. And I think it works out. It looks cute. And yeah, we're moving on. I'm doing a little bit more landscaping right now, just to fill in the backyards. Especially, we don't really have much space in the backyard because of the fact that we have two houses on one lot. But I think it works out. We do have a couple of plants and they look good, so I'm not too mad about it. And we do have all the stuff we need. We have the trash spots, and we have all the bins and stuff. So we're moving on to the second house. This is the interior of the second house. I'm trying to make them a little bit more distinct from one another, especially in the interior. But in the end, we do have like kind of more or less the same objects, because we don't really have that many objects in the pack. And base game, I didn't really want to use base game for the interiors, just because I really wanted to keep the Japanese vibe, and the items from Snow Escape obviously have that vibe. So it's not super different from the other, but I think it's different enough that you feel like it's a different house, and it feels like a little bit different. Like the people that live here are not the same people that live on the other side. That's what I feel it's like. But you can let me know obviously in the comments down below. Obviously I really want to know which of the two houses is your favorite. My favorite, I think, is the first smaller house. I like the second house as well. It's a little bit bigger, there's a little bit more room for stuff, but I like the first one the most. I like the layout more, I like the vibe more. I don't know, this one is nice, but I don't love it as much. So let me know obviously if you like the first one or the second one. I really want to know. I also am trying to keep some walls blank, which is something I always struggle to do, because I like to fill in all the walls in the Sims just because it looks good. So here are the screenshots of the houses. This is the exterior. Obviously you can let me know what's like, if you like them, which one is your favorite, the bigger one or the smaller one. I like the smaller one, but you can let me know. And I really love how it looks in this neighborhood. I think it suits the neighborhood very well, especially with that other house in the background that it's not built by me, it's like just in the game. I think it just like ties it in even better. And here is the smaller house and the bigger house right here. Just some more shots from the outside just because I really love them. Here is the little shrine area that I really like. It looks super lived in, which I really love. And here is the praying, wishing wall. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's a wishing wall. And here is the entrance for the smaller house. Here is the smaller house from the interior. I really love it. It's super nice. It's small, but I think it has a good vibe. Like it looks lived in, but not crazy like messy. And I just really love it. I think it looks good. And I do keep the table underneath the sink to make it look good. Since all the cabinets from Snow Escape are open, with the sink it doesn't really work because you don't see the pipes. You shouldn't see the pipes, but also there are no pipes, so it looks weird. And here is the master bedroom part, with the little praying area, I guess, meditation area. I don't know how to call it. I mean, the same meditation area. And this is the kids bedroom. Really like it. Super sweet, super colorful. Love it. And another shot of the shrine while it was going out, because I really love it. Look at it. Look at the details. I love it. And this is Zen garden at the back as well. Forgot about that, so added a couple screenshots here. And we're moving on to the other house. Here is the wall, and here is the interior with a little bit more of a reddish vibe, I guess. Really like it as well. little nice area here with a nice big window. Really like it, and I really enjoy it. Hopefully you guys like it as well. You can let me know in the comments down below if you like it. This is the kitchen of this area. You didn't really see the kitchen much in the build just because I didn't have the time to record, otherwise this video would be like 5 hours long. But I really like it. So it's good that you're seeing the screenshots just so you can see all the stuff that I added, all the bathrooms that you haven't seen. This master bedroom right here you haven't seen, and basically all the upstairs here I had to cut it out just because it took way too much. This is the kids bedroom. I did 2 beds here with a little platform, and all the bathrooms are basically the same. This is another bedroom. This is more like a guest slash teen bedroom, I guess. But I guess this is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, put on notifications so that you know when the next video is coming out. I really loved doing this pack restricted challenge build, and hopefully you guys like it as well. Again, as I said, you can download it up on the gallery right now. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.